Welcome back to Digi Bros. Got a cool
What's up?
cinematic angle thing going on here.
The embers.
Climbing this ladder. So I want to talk
the camera
about.
just stops and just like
Yeah.
lets you leave.
I want to talk about what I just did.
Whoa.
Shaved my fucking whole beard off.
About to say you took a shit?
No. You meant just before starting the show. No.
Yes.
Last night I shaved off my whole fucking beard.
You did.
My face is all smooth.
Yeah.
Well, now it's starting to get not
You
smooth
went
because
100 to 0 real quick, man.
Yes, I did.
Alright.
Whoa, was this where you're supposed to go, or is this a secret?
This is a secret, dude.
Whoa, I didn't even notice
got a
this. I don't think
secret
I've been down here before.
Formula with a little bit of high and a little bit of low.
Oh.
I don't have a Bernie thing, though.
Fire.
Fire required.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got
probably
a
have to come back to
book.
this one.
Cool.
I definitely think this game, like the early tombs, are designed in such a way that they want you to go back and like re-explore.
That wasn't a tomb.
areas.
That was just a hangy thing.
Oh, that's
Some
all that was in
scrap.
there.
Yeah, some scrap.
Some scrap.
Some scrap.
Yeah, this is where the game opens up for real. This is where it just puts you in places and has you do shit. Because now you know all the controls, you know what's going on, you can fight guys and
Look at that, I found
climb buildings, find
GPS
GPS caches.
Yeah, so cachet.
And, yeah, so I shaved my fucking face.
You did.
And it's been a long time coming. I'm sure I've been talking about doing it forever. Initially I had said that I would shave it once the summer started, because once it got hot outside, then there'd be no reason to have it anymore. And then summer started, and it didn't get hot for a long time. And then even when it did, it was not nearly as painful as I thought it would be. Like, I expected the heat to be a real problem, and, like, for it to be sweaty all the time. It was a much bigger problem with the hair. The long hair sucked in the hot weather, so I cut the hair first, and finally shaved the beard. And, you know, I'm weird when it comes to both shaving and hair cutting. I tend to do it after it's already been a problem for a long time, and I wanted it gone. But then I just, like, to me, it kind of feels like I have to be at the end of my rope to justify it, you know?
Me too. I have to get pretty annoyed with my hair.
Right. You have to be like, I can't take
because
this
otherwise
anymore,
I hate getting haircuts because I never like the way it looks.
Right.
So I just really fucking dread getting a haircut because I know it's going to piss me off for a minute, which with the latest haircut, it pissed me off for a minute. Had to get used to it.
Right.
So I just avoid it.
With the beard, I was like, because I know I'm going to grow it back to a certain length, you know? But, like, I hate the idea, the way that my look is, I hate maintaining a look, you know? I hate having to, like, oh, get your hair cut every month to maintain the haircut. It's like, I'd rather just grow it for 6 months and cut it all at once. Or with the beard, it's like, you know, having to shave every single fucking day to keep it the same length, you know, is like a pain in the ass. Where I could just grow it out a bunch and then cut it all at once. Or, you know, or whatever. Although I have had times where I consistently shaved. And shaving's way more fun than getting your hair cut because you do it yourself. It's not a big pain in the ass. Getting haircuts, like, you have to go out of your way.
I do want to learn to cut my own fucking hair or something just so I'll stop being pissed off at people.
And funnily enough, like, because the reason I grew up my hair so long this last time is because ever since I first cut my hair after, like, in college, or after college, like, you know, I had long hair. I cut it, and I kept it short for a while because having long hair fucking sucks. It's the worst. The biggest problems are, one, it gets in your fucking face all the time, you know? And so you constantly have to be keeping it back, like either behind your ears or in a ponytail or like, you know, or if it's like too short for that and it's just in your eyes like the emo swoosh, then you're constantly fucking shaking your head to the side. All of that sucks. I hate all of that, right? And that's the biggest reason. And then also it gets tangled. But for some reason, this last time I grew out my hair, none of those problems were there. The hair never got in my face. It never fell in front of my eyes at any stage. Like, I was easily able to push it behind my ears, and it stayed there. Never even had to wear a headband. Like, you know, people will remember when I was first, like, doing the, like, Digi Brony stuff. Like, I had long-ish hair, and I would wear it up with a headband on. And there were times where I... Just, like, various things like that. I think you could have done that in that one tomb. I think you could have gotten into that one hidden tomb that way.
Above the thing.
There was a thing that said shoot with a arrow to make burn. That's why I said you just have to shoot the thing, and you're like, no, I gotta come back.
Burn to make a burn. Oh, there's a stealth kill option. But blow.
There you go.
Okay. I don't think I did it right.
Real kill there. Did you continue pressing the button that was the button? Well,
wow.
You died.
I got destroyed because I think I was supposed to hold it and I just pressed it.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, long hair.
Hair.
It wasn't that big a deal until it got hot outside.
Yeah.
That's when it was like, oh, this is a problem because it was getting all sweaty. So the hair growing out that long was just a matter of me being lazy, letting it grow a little longer than it needed to be, and then once it finally was like a real problem, then it was like, all right, it's time to cut this. But it never really got significantly tangled. Wasn't really in my eyes that much. I still think I would have been better off just getting it cut earlier anyways, because then it's just not at all a hassle. It doesn't clog your fucking drain in your bathroom. You don't have to use conditioner on it, if it's short. Just less of a hassle. But the beard had become a problem a long time ago.
Yeah.
And the problem is that, I have to trim the mustache constantly, because the mustache gets long and gets in everything I eat. It constantly is in my mouth. And the beard itself would even start getting in my food. So basically, the beard was like, it would get itchy sometimes, but the itchiness wasn't really a big problem. But it was mostly the food thing. And it got to a point where I was legitimately avoiding eating certain foods just because of the fact that it would get in my beard, Because anything that required me to open my mouth, like, to a significant degree, like a sandwich or something, would, like, as I closed my mouth, a bunch of fucking mustache would get caught in my lips. And so I got used to every time... I got used to every time I would eat, I would,
Fuck. The tower's burning.
You're on hard mode, don't
I am
forget.
on hard mode.
I got used to every single time I eat, having a napkin on me in one hand, and then every time I take a bite, using the napkin to push the mustache out of my mouth. And then, like, there's certain stuff that just sucked to eat. And so, like, we've been talking about a lot on this show that we go to Kevin's Doghouse all the time.
Yes.
This hot dog place. And I had stopped ordering the hot dogs there because the chili would get stuck in my fucking mustache and beard as I was trying to eat it, and it was just too much of a pain to eat. So I would always get, like, a chicken salad croissant or something, or, like, whatever else was there, just so I wouldn't have to eat it. I stopped going to Jersey Mike's as much, because subs are a pain in the ass. Getting subs at Wawa sucked, so I would get, like, other random shit, which everything at Wawa that's not a sub is fucking disgusting. None of it's worth it.
This dude just comes out of nowhere. Fuck you, dude. RKO!
So, yeah, it was pretty miserable, and, like, I was keeping it just out of, like, a combination of, like... It was like one part laziness, one part rebelliousness, because people kept telling me to shave it, and when people tell me to do something, I doubly don't want to. Especially my commenters, because when I was getting comments all the time, shave your fucking face and stuff like that, then I was like, no, fuck you, Of course, eventually my commenters came to love it, because on Digi After Dark, I started making vlogs every day, and so people would see the beard all the time.
I'm not sure how your sunglasses read without the beard, man.
They'll be fine once it grows in a little bit.
All right.
I think they'll be fine.
I was just like, ah.
I think they'll be fine when I have a little bit of beard. I don't think they're right with the... I don't think anything about me is right with the no beard.
Yeah.
It needs a little beard.
It's a little awkward.
It really sucked, and, like, I had all these different excuses to not shave it, and the biggest one was simply, I want to see how long it'll get.
Yeah.
But I think we got there. Because, like, it went about a month without any noticeable change. Like, the last month, I didn't see it growing at all. It wasn't getting any thicker. It wasn't getting any longer. So I was like, all right, the beard is now boring. It is not doing anything new. It is not exciting me anymore. It's not a crazy new thing that I can grow a beard this long. We got it. I can grow a long beard. Cool. It needs to go, because it's in the fucking way. The moment of truth, because, like, as we all know, because someone pointed out that I guess this is the sentence I say the most in my videos, I eat out a lot.
Really?
Apparently, once I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I do. I say it constantly.
Jesus.
I always say I eat out a lot. But, as you all know, I eat out a lot, and, like... I love, being able to eat whatever when I go out. And so it'd been a problem for a while that, like, certain things are a pain to eat. But the moment that it was like, this has to fucking stop, was yesterday. I was at an Italian restaurant called Reginella's that's in our area. Uh-huh. And I got a chicken Alfredo dish, right? It was like, these big, thick noodles in an Alfredo sauce. And, like, whenever I eat noodles, they would get stuck in the beard at the bottom and drag those hairs up into my mouth. So basically, like, every time I eat ramen would pull beard up into my mouth. And, like, so I'd get mustache and beard all in the mouth at once, And, like, almost every time I would eat something, like, towards the end, there'd get, like, a mustache hair would get in my food. And just seeing it there, I'd be like, ew. I don't want to eat this anymore. Disgusting. Knowing there's a mustache hair on my plate, just because those are like thick, dark hairs, So you see it and you're just like, oh no. So yeah, it sucked. It made eating hell, and eating's my favorite thing to do. So it was basically ruining my favorite pastime.
You eat out a lot.
Yes, and then, like, so immediately after shaving it last night, I knew already the first thing I wanted to do was go to Kevin's Doghouse and get a fucking hot dog.
Yeah.
And, like, when I did that, it was an experience of, like, oh, I'm never growing that again. Like, because I realized that I've picked up habits. Like, I almost reached for a napkin to have on hand to wipe the mustache out of my mouth. Like, I was so used to that I reached for it, and then I went, wait, I don't need that. And then every time I would take a bite, I was preparing to have to wipe something off, but nothing was there. I would take a bite, and all the food was in my mouth. None of it was on my face at all.
Whoa, holy shit.
Like, I think I had it in my head that the difference is like, oh, if you eat a hot dog, you're just going to end up with chili on your face, but it's easier to wipe off if there's no beard there. No, you don't get chili on your face when you don't have a mustache that's literally pushing the chili off of the hot dog onto your fucking face.
Yes, you can finally not make a fucking mess of yourself when you eat.
Not have to fucking go through 4 fucking napkins every time I sit down somewhere. Or have to, like, some places... Oh, where is it? It's Panera Bread. When you go to Panera Bread, they bring you your food on, like, one napkin, and they don't give you any other napkins. So I would take that napkin and, like, really try to make the most out of this one napkin through the whole eating process.
Get up and go get some more napkins.
Yeah, but, I mean, come on. Who's gonna do that?
Jesus Christ, dude.
But yeah, it's
it's a wolf.
Oh, is that? Are you sure that's not a bear? It looks like a bear. This thing's huge.
It's a wolf.
Fuck wolves.
Ah!
Wolves are a shit animal.
Bad dog.
For shit people.
Huh. Get him, stab him.
Would you agree that wolves are the most overrated animal of all time?
They get pretty annoying and, like, I feel they're one of those spurgy animals.
Yeah.
Where it's like every fucking obnoxious dude in the world wants to be a wolf.
Oh, dude, wolves.
We're a wolf pack. We're a bunch of guys, and we're a wolf pack.
Well, that's the funny thing about it, right? Because for some guys, it's lone wolf, and then for other guys, it's wolf pack. Which wolf pack is more realistic, because there's no the wolves don't go out on their own, Although that's kind of the point, is that being a lone wolf means you're even more badass than a normal wolf.
That's the point.
But
it's the badass wolf.
I don't know. Wolves aren't that cool. Wolf's Rain was a 6 out of 10. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I think we're a wolf pack, dude. If you have a group of friends and you're all guys, you gotta be a wolf pack. Because you're like, you're a pack
it's
of
mostly
wolves.
A Hangover reference. Like, they were the wolf pack in the Hangover.
Everyone was a wolf pack before the Hangover, too.
I think that's probably true.
The Hangover was just another wolf pack, man, in a sea of wolf packs.
I think that's why that joke is funny, that they were called the wolf pack, is that people already called themselves that.
Exactly. It's the stereotype.
Skip the fucking cutscenes. I can't take this shit.
Well, I gotta talk to this old man. I got the climbing axe, and now I can do the melee hits.
Yes, and now
I
you can
climb
do anything.
the craggy walls. Them some craggy walls, man. Yeah, bitch. Look at that. She can climb that shit.
So anyway, current thoughts on beardedness.
Gross.
Never at that length.
Yes.
That is not a healthy length for a beard to be. mine didn't look that great anyways. I can't grow like a very full beard. Mine's always gonna look all like patchy and shitty and pubic and you know, like it's just not the best.
Quite pubic.
Not the best looking beard in the world. There's plenty of people with much more majestic beards. And yeah, like, I don't know. Like I said, it was mostly a matter of like seeing how long I could grow it, because I've never really identified as a beard guy. You know, like I've never been a. Up until this beard, I never had a beard that lasted very long. It's never been a thing that I was like a bearded dude. You know,
No.
It was funny too, because you know, I've had my current avatar for so long, the one that Munchie drew of me with the long hair and the beard, which, you know, already was inaccurate because my beard was way longer and my hair was shorter. But like, I looked back through
It was a dope avatar.
Right, but I'm looking back at like my old avatars and they all had clean shaven faces, you know, like the ones that he drew and the ones that Cotton Candy drew before that one got designed. You know, I had although because I was thinking about switching back to one of them, but they all have longer hair than I have now, so there is no current avatar that reflects my appearance. But eventually, I'm gonna pay Ben to like make me channel branding all over the place and just like make it consistent.
Shove. I can shove him off the cliff.
Though I won't be surprised if Munchie, upon seeing me without a beard, immediately draws me a new avatar. But just so you know, Munchie, I will probably be replacing you with Ben. Because Ben's moving in with us.
I died.
And we could talk about that, I guess, next time.
Talk about that. Is it next time now?
I think I spent a whole 20 minutes talking about my beard.
I bet you did.
I think I did. I can't tell, but it's definitely over an hour now, so that should be episode 3. Alright, next time on Digi Bros.